Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new subscriber, you're welcome, and if you're a subscriber, you're quite welcome to. Here we talk about books, faith, and life. So we started a series last week, and I promised to bring Mama Maria Woodworth Etter today. So we are going to be talking about Maria Woodworth Etter, as written by Rebelliado. So Mama was born in 1844 in Ohio, and at the age of 13 she gave her life to Christ, and immediately she sensed the call of God on her life. But because she was a woman, society, she found herself, the father died, a lot of family issues, so she couldn't go further. In fact, her first marriage was just out of, maybe she needed to just settle down, and let's just say maybe she was young, so let's just say maybe love at first sight or something. So because the courtship was just a whirlwind one, so she just got settled down. She gave birth to 6 children, 5 died. So out of that disease and the situation around her, make her start seeking God. So if you are out there, you don't need to go through the pain Maya Woodworth Etter went through. If you are simply sensing call of God on your life, please go for help. Go to people, go to men of God, go for ministers, go for conferences, for seminars, for sermons, look for books that can help you grow. So that, because we are not in the time of Maya Woodworth Etter again. So going further, after that, she started searching scriptures, and then she finally agreed to God's call. So please, you don't need to go for long. Please accept God's call on your life as soon as possible. And well, it's not everybody that is going to be on stage. God might be calling you into the business sector. God might be calling you into whatever sector is calling you to. But maybe you are a lady out there, they are thinking that, okay, maybe I'm going to marry a man of God, because that was what Maria Woodworth Etter thinks. She thought that, okay, maybe the call of God was not even really for me. Maybe I'll just marry a missionary and I'll just help the person. No, God is really, really particular about it. So that is the first part I'm going to be talking about. The second part is our relationship life. She married twice, and her second marriage was the one that was the most fulfilling, and that was the one that really God ordained. I won't say God didn't ordain the first one, but it was just like, she was young, and she was just trying out life. Is like just stepping on water and everything. So the man he later married was Mr. Samuel Etter. The man really stood by her, helped her with her admission. That was when the purpose really went wild. So that is why you just need to marry somebody that your purpose align. Like they need to be an height of understanding. So it's when the man came into her life, she started writing books. Yeah, she started writing books, started dropping tales, a lot of books she wrote. Everything was just like her publication started basically when she got married. That was like maybe after maybe 40 years plus. So you don't need to get to that stage. You just need to get it right maritally if you are going to the ministry. Even if you are not going to ministry, as I said earlier, God might be calling you into maybe a medical sector or maybe the business sector. Just make sure you got it right with God in the area of marriage. Now, the last part I'm going to be talking about is our ministry. Mary Etter was the woman that really fostered Pentecostalism in the world generally. Yes, because it was during her administration we got to know about intercession. She would just be preaching and people will start weeping, people will just fall down dead. Trans talk, many manifestations, many healings. That even sometimes people will come and say, oh, let us even see what is our power, and power of God will knock them down, and everything will just got scattered. They know her for revival basically. She said that God gave her this burden of bringing lost souls back. So first thing is, if you are going to ministry, please get what God is giving you. Ministry is large, so you need to know your own side of it. Where is God calling you basically? You can't just say, I'm going to ministry. No, just need to know where God wants you to be basically. And she actually knew it, and she met many men of God. Obviously, I can't end this video without telling us that she had a lot of persecutions and criticism. We know she had a coffee with Alexander the way she met Maria, a simple Mary fasting, but she didn't have issues with her. She lived her life to the best. I would say she really lived a purpose-fulfilled life. At the later years of her life, she started a tabernacle. She built a church and everything, and a lot of times that she just bring people in, take care of people. Even I'm going to bring a man next week, and that will be a surprise. Yeah, I'm going to bring a man next week. So if you've not subscribed, please do click the subscription button. I'm going to see you next week. Have a very fun filled weekend, and bye.